Hey YouTube, this is Mark Abram with Resistance Barbell Club. We're going to do a photo shoot today with a fitness model. We're going to be shooting Amalia today. And I'm going to talk a little bit about fitness photography for you guys. I've done this quite a bit since I own the Resistance Barbell Club. I've been a photographer for over 20 years. I shoot a lot of equipment, and if you're interested in that, we're going to have a lot more videos in the future. Shooting different types of cameras. We're going to shoot some film, and we're going to shoot Sony and Canon and Nikon. What I'm shooting today is my Canon 5D Mark IV, and we're going to be shooting with a 2470 2.8 lens. I really like the 2470 for fitness photography. I don't normally like to shoot closer than 50 millimeters, so I'm generally shooting from 50 to 70 millimeters. It just looks better with the human body. The perspective is just a lot more true to the size of a human body. We're going to be using Profoto B10 as my main flash, and we've got a 36-inch octo box with a grid on it. And the grid is to really focus the light. We don't want a bunch of light spill lighting up our background too much. For our accent light, we're going to be using a B10. It's the Profoto B10 with a 16-inch octo box with a grid on it. Now this is sort of like a fill light that we're going to use. When you're using fitness photography, you want a lot of shadow on your subject. It really accentuates the muscle and their development. We'll probably use a third light. I have a third Profoto B10, and I've been using a blue gel or a red gel on the back of this to add some accent, because we've been creating like our own posters for the gym recently with our athletes. We're hoping that you photographers out there are interested in this, and you guys that are wanting to shoot your own fitness photos, you can do this with phones, honestly, but using strobes is the way I like to work. So we'll see how it turns out. Let me shine you up a little bit more. I'm trying to make a star out of you. Turn sideways to me again. Yeah, just like that. Your leg's going to be up again. Have it just like that. Slightly keep it pulled away from your body. That's going to flex your deltoid and flex your tricep at the same time. I want you to stay flexed. Now curl this up and look down at that dumbbell. Okay, now look at me. Good. Now look down there. We're going to use a curl bar first. We're going to do real simple. We're going to do this pose right here. You're just going to hold the curl bar.
Okay.
Leg up, toe, pointing the toe. That's right. That's good. Twist around a little bit more, like just like you just did. There you go. That's where your hair needs to be.
No smiles, right?
That's well, yeah, not generally. Generally, you're not smiling.
I was like, it'd
okay.
be kind of weird if someone was working out like.
You're not smiling. You don't ever see smiling fitness photos. So no, some people want to smile, but I prefer not. Okay, so this time I want you to really flex hard. Curl it a few times. Curl it and warm up. Warm up. This is a fitness video. You're gonna look pumped. Okay, now look down at about the bottom of the tripod, right there. Yes. Now let's turn the other way. Do the same thing, twisted. This way your back is going to be to the light. And we'll have the blue light on you this time. You're twisting your body around toward me. Right there. Yes.
Down.
That's good. Now be facing straight on to me, just like this right here. Just stay right there where you are. You're gonna curl it up to about right here. You spread your legs a little bit more. You'll be flexing those quads. And when I tell you, I want you to get up on your toes. Put your elbows out a little bit. Right there, yes, just like that, yes.
Put up on my toes?
Yeah, and then come up on your toes. Okay, now look down right over there, right there, that's good. Here's something that I like to do when I'm shooting with fitness models. I like to start them off. I look from the toes up. I start looking at their toes. I make sure that they're pressed tight against the floor, that their quads are flexed. That flexes their calves. I'm trying to make their waist, I'm trying to capture how small their waist is by twisting them slightly, getting their upper body toward me. It makes them look a little broader. It really shows off their deltoids. You never want them to have their arms close to their body. It hides their obliques and it hides their lats. If they slightly spread out just a little bit, you can really get more of that V shape, which is what every athlete is going for. And if you'll remember those tips, almost every shot that you take will be better. Your head right here and your feet going back that way. The light's just getting you different this way. Nice. This is sort of what we're going for. You can see what the ambient light looks like, and then when the strobes overpower the ambient light, these are the kind of shots that we're getting. So you have some idea of what it looks like. It's so much different than what you think.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that does look really good.
Yeah, it's so much different than what you think. That's the strobes. You set your lighting, or you set your camera to where it's not really recording the ambient light. That's the light that we're looking at right now. The strobes overpower the ambient light. So we want, the photo is lit by the strobes.
Yeah.
It's not lit by this. That's why I like strobes.
Yeah.
It's not the same as just shooting natural light. I don't call myself a natural light photographer. I like shooting strobes because to me that's like the ultimate photography for me, is being able to control the light. Okay, so now we're going to move out here. We're going to be over there on that side because that background there is going to be good, and I'm going to light you. Anyway, it's all about the lighting. Now look to your left or right at either one of those plates. Yes, there we go. Yes. Okay, now come around on the other side of the bar. Come around to the front of it. Put one elbow back on it. Yeah. Kind of make an S. There we go. Just kind of an S with your body. Yeah. The weight on one hip. Around a little bit. Let your hand just hang down, casual. There we go. Just like that. Now look back at the light again. There we go. Yes. Nice. Okay, now turn your body toward that direction a little bit, and you'll be looking over your shoulder at the light. Turn your knee that way. There we go. Yes. That's good. Flex your quad really hard. Flex your bicep and triceps. Okay, now look down. Point your, yes, right there. Okay, relax. You'll need ibuprofen after this. Oh, that looks awesome.
Oh, wow. It does look really, really good.
Nice. Good. Go around to the front like you're going to do a squat. Come out like you're going to do a squat. Step out away from the bar. Right there. Don't go any further. Okay, start down. Start down like, yes, there we go. Okay, look at me. Okay. Yes, okay. Bend straight down. Spread your hands out a little bit further. Just a little bit. It looks better for a photo to have your arms a little wider than what you would probably normally do. Start lifting. Good. Okay, YouTube, I hope you guys enjoyed that photo shoot with Amalia. And maybe you learned a little bit of something. If you did, leave it in the comments. If you've got questions for me, please ask. I'll try to get back to you. I will respond to every comment. Please hit the subscribe button and like our videos. We'll see you next time.